to say that the Chinese artist Cai Kuo-Zhang has exploded onto the contemporary art scene is no exaggeration.
He is really turning the idea of what art is on its head. And if you go as far as him, how do you challenge yourself?
是的，天梯是最难实现的项目。
ぜひここで地球から宇宙に向かってはしごを作っていきたいと思います。
There's not a part of this farm that has not been scattered with my sweat, my piss, my blood, my spit, my tears, fingernails, skin, and hair.
Ultimately, my job as a designer is to look into the future. You know, my job is about what's going to happen, not what has happened.
All these physical objects in our lives, there's no real critique on them. Very, very little discussion on how these things really, really affect us.
All you've been doing for 4 years is look at this, like this close. Like, you can't see anything else. You don't even see the mistakes in it anymore. What the f is that?
There has always been, while I was making the photographs, this sort of blurring of reality and fiction. Using actual places.
That's the abyss right there.
Actual inhabitants of the towns.
Hey, it's Gregory.
To try to draw out something psychological.
It's amazing. Her expression's incredible.
And I think for my generation and the generation right before me, Drew Struzan was the movies.
His posters are modern-day classics. That's not an opinion, it's a statement of fact.
It's not just an ad, you know, it's the first notes of the piece. It's the beginning of the story.
He's a storyteller, and that's what makes him very unique and ranks him with the great poster artists.
You just go to my desk, pull a book off, and say, here, take this. This will change your life.
I've never met anyone who doesn't like Calvin Hobbes. I can't say that about any other strip.
My initial impression when I saw him was the guy's making it harder for the rest of us.
Here was a strip that was much better drawn than anything in the papers, that had a really fresh perspective. It just took off.
Let's enter this very special place. That machine over there is the first piece of internet equipment. This is a military-hardened machine. It has a unique odor, and it was from here that the first message was sent. A revolution began.
The explosion of information technology on the internet has led to some of its greatest glories.
Facebook discovered that they were able to affect real-world behavior and emotions without ever triggering the user's awareness. They are completely clueless.